Welcome to MattTaylorTV. Some people call me a menace to society. I like to think I've just got big boobs.
I used to share my stories every night and day, but now I've hit a wall, can't find the words to say. There's a shadow over me, a silence I can't break. Courtroom chains have bound me, it's more than I can take. Silence, oh, raging in my soul. Can't tell you where I've been, can't let the truth unfold. Silence, oh, it's tearing me apart. A life in secret, breaking my own heart.
Hello dear world, my name is Matt Taylor and I am 8 years old, and when I grow up I want to be a YouTuber.
The roads I used to travel, the tales I used to tell, locked behind a door now, a solitary cell. I wish that I could show you the battles I have fought, but this silence keeps me captive to a world that I cannot. Silence, oh, raging in my soul. Can't tell you where I've been, can't let the truth unfold. Silence, oh, it's tearing me apart. A life in secret, breaking my own heart. I feel your patience, I feel your pain. We'll stand together through this silent rain. One day the sun will shine and we'll break free. Until that day comes, just hold on to me. So I'll write in shadows, paint in shades of gray, waiting for the moment when I can freely say thank you for your trust, for walking by my side. Together we'll survive this, ride the silent tide. Silent storm, raging in my soul. Can't tell you where I've been, can't let the truth unfold. Silent storm, oh, it's tearing me apart. A life in secret, breaking my own heart. Silent storm, we'll weather through the night. One day we'll find our way into
What I've always found so fascinating about you lot on YouTube is how desperate and obsessional you lot are to crush me, to put me down, to erase me, to cancel me. I don't know what that says, but it says something about you, not me. And it's been so constant, hasn't it? It's been a constant in your life, your desperation to destroy me, to paint me as the picture of what you are actually. And it's a sad reflection on yourself, because ultimately I'm still here, aren't I? I'm still creating. I'm still in love. I've still got respect for my loved ones, family and friends. So that's perhaps why you lot are so obsessional, because you've never managed to destroy me. I've got no choice but to wait it out, but to be patient, to take everything you throw at me, everything, to endure all the daggers, all the punches, all the mudslinging, all the shit, the human excrement you throw at me. I've just got to be patient. But I notice how desperate you lot are, picking up the stones, picking up the sticks, picking up the dog shit to throw. It's all going to come back on you, you know that. All this is going to come back on you. You're going to have to hold yourselves accountable for your words, actions, and deeds. And it's going to be embarrassing. And I'll be watching. I'll be watching when you have to explain yourself. When you have to explain why you did what you did. It's crazy. It really is crazy. And you lot are crazy. So while I wait, let me just got a bit of housekeeping to do. Bish bash bomb. Hope you check out Guerrilla Democracy News. I've got a new article up about Richard D. Hall. Hello everyone. Come into my house. Come into my home. I know I haven't cleared up, but hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The bins are emptied. The toilet's clean. And there's no washing up in the sink. Come in. Come in, come in, come in. Come in and talk to me. I'm just trying to get my head around how crazy you lot are. How vermint you are in destroying me. How desperate you are. How much you lot go out of your way to cancel me. Come on, what is it? What is it I do that just winds you up so much? I mean, come on. It can't be all my good looks. It certainly isn't because of that. So you obviously are not jealous of my good looks. But you've got to be jealous about something, aren't you? What could it possibly be? What could it possibly be? What is it about me that you can't stand? That you just will not tolerate? I will not tolerate Matt Taylor. I'm just envisaging what you would say to yourself. I will not tolerate Matt Taylor. So I will go out of my way to destroy him. Because only by destroying Matt Taylor will I feel better in myself. Hello, Brian. Brian BC in the chat. Brian, I'm just, I'm trying to, it's a bit of a rant and rave. It's trying to kind of understand why people, and it's not you, of course. You've been a tower of strength. You've helped me. And that's interesting in itself, the dichotomy of that. In the same way people have gone out of their way to destroy me, there's people like yourself, Brian, who've gone out of your way to help me. And that's something I want to give thanks and praise to, because it's a double-edged sword. So in the same way as I want to go live to have a bit of a rant and rave, I also want to say thank you. We've got Black Men. Big up, Matt. Thank you. It's very kind of you. But while I've got support from the likes of yourselves, equally on the other edge of the spectrum, I've got people who are desperate, absolutely desperate to see me fail, to not only see me fail, to destroy me, to see me locked up in a cell, away from my loved ones, away from my family, away from my home comforts. Brian says life has enough to contend with these days. Exactly. There is enough to contend with, but I have to deal with you lot on the internet trying to destroy me. Why are people out to destroy you, in your opinion? In my opinion, it's because they've lost. They didn't achieve it, and that has fucked them over. They achieved it with a few others, and I'm the one who slipped through the net, so to speak. I'm the one who has dealt with them. I don't let bullies bully me. And maybe through my experience as a military policeman, maybe through my contacts, and ultimately because I've got truth on my side. So that could be a reason why. Why are people out to destroy you, in your opinion? Because I've got truth on my side. And they know that they've lied. And they know that they've exaggerated. And they know that they've twisted the narrative. And that eats them up. But ultimately, that question must be asked of them. Brian says, oh, yes, they want to commit their own. Oh, yes, they want to commit to their own lives and better their own lives. Surely this seems a more positive goal. Of course it is. We should all be like striving to do that. And I'm striving to lead my own life. But I'm getting interrupted by having to deal with you. And I'm not talking about you or you. I'm talking about you. The people who aren't commenting in the chat room. The people who are looking but saying nothing. The people who are hiding behind the shadows. I have to deal with your actions that you take vindictively, maliciously, via third parties. I have to deal with that. And all I want to do is get on with my life. But no doubt, evidently, this is a part of getting on my life, dealing with you. We all know that old saying, God gives you what he knows you can handle. And perhaps that is my baggage. perhaps it's my baggage to demonstrate to the wider audience how to deal with these players, these trolls, these people who are intent on destroying my life. For what reason? The reasons are tenfold, I imagine. But perhaps there's what Brian is saying in this chat. Perhaps they believe that to better myself, I have to destroy me. To feel good in myself, I have to destroy Matt. Because ultimately, hurt people hurt. Hurt people hurt. It's natural. It's a natural human condition to hurt if you have been hurt. And there seems to be an inability to move forward on YouTube. How often do we see regurgitated bullshit coming up from 2015? Hillbilly Rock says, is this a replay? What is that supposed to mean? Is this a replay? So you can't believe I'm doing this, and that's what winds you up. Oh my God, Matt's doing the same thing what he did so many years ago. Of course it's not of course it's not a replay. You silly Billy. I was gonna say let me get a newspaper, but I haven't got a newspaper at hand. Where's my phone? Over there somewhere. Is this a replay? Who are you anyway? Have you come on this show before, Hillbilly Rock? Are you subscribed? But listen, let me assure all of you, I'm in this for the long run. As long as I wake up in the morning, I'm going to fulfill my potential. It's okay. Oh, sorry, it's restream at top. Yes. I wasn't trolling. No, mate, please. Hillbilly, it's a new name. You're a new viewer. If you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe. It's all right. Don't you worry about it, mate. Don't you worry about it. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. I just saw that Lionel guy, the American Lionel. I've forgotten his name. Lionel. What is his name? I've just been watching Lionel, put it that way. And I love his style. I love Lionel's style. Oh, I don't know his surname. Maybe it'll go on my history. Lionel Nation. Lionel Nation. I've just been watching Oh, thank you ever so much, Hillbilly. I hope you enjoy it. I've just been watching Lionel Nation do exactly this. He's a much better looking man than me. And I thought, you know, I'd like to do that as well. Because I've got lots of things to say. And I've got a lot of ranting and raving. But also, I've got a lot of praise and thanks. I've got loads of shit all rolled into one. And it's all like just churning away, man. And I think it's important to express yourself. To get it off your chest, so to speak. And so while I want to have a bit of a rant and rave about all those players out there who are intent on killing me for want of a better word, I also want to acknowledge that there's loads of supporters and friends. Big up Brian, big up Blackman, who are supportive. And I just want to say thank you as much as I say fuck you to my detractors. So in the same way I say fuck you to my detractors, I also want to say thank you to my supporters. Because I do appreciate it all. And that's my motivation to keep going. Is because I know there's members of the audience who appreciate what I do. And it's only a small thing. But I appreciate people coming on, like Lionel Nation. I appreciate anyone going on the internet and just expressing themselves. It's a lot better than watching television. And I really appreciate that because it's real. It's not scripted. It's not pre-recorded. It's real. And I love realism. I love the real, raw emotion. I love people. That's why I do it. And this amazing technology at our fingertips in which we can get in front of the computer and be seen across the world. Oh, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. And it gets me excited. It gets my blood pumping. It gets the adrenaline pumping. Let's not go so far to say it gives me a hard on because that is going a bit too far. But you know what I mean. I get excited in a non-sexual kind of way. I like it because we can express, we can have fun, we can banter. And that's what it should be all be about. And I'm so angry. I'm so angry in the same way I'm so pleased and thankful. But I'm so angry with all you people who have tainted that, who have twisted that and made it something that it shouldn't be. All those people who have said, oh, did you see Matt Taylor talk about somebody? I've found that so dreadful. I'm going to ring up Sussex Police and complain about it. I thought it was disgusting. Disgusting how Matthew Taylor went on, how he ranted and raved. I think it's disgusting. And I'm going to ring Sussex Police and tell them and then make sure they go round to Matthew Taylor's place and take all his equipment off him. Because he shouldn't be allowed to do that. He shouldn't be allowed to go onto YouTube and express himself. Fucking infuriating. It's fucking infuriating. But ultimately, all those people who have done that will have to hold themselves accountable for their actions. Will have to explain themselves at the very least. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to explain yourself. You have to explain yourself in front of your peers. Why do you want to destroy me so much? Why do you want to destroy anyone on YouTube? What's the reasons? You are going to have to explain that and answer those questions. And if your answers are shit, the audience are going to fucking point at you and go, you are fucking shit. And if your answers are valid, people will go, your answers are valid. You will get what you deserve. But I tell you, I have not deserved this. I do not deserve people ringing up Sussex Police on behalf of other people. If I have a rant and a rave about Mr. A, I don't expect Mr. B to ring up Sussex Police and complain about me having a rant and rave about Mr. A. I've got my own relationship with Mr. A. And if Mr. A had a problem with what I said about them, then Mr. A rings up Sussex Police, not Mr. fucking B. But perhaps this is the burden I've got to carry on your behalf. You know, look, I'm not doing this Messiah fucking figure, but I've always been accused of being a bit of a martyr. So perhaps, you know, perhaps I do need to be the martyr. Don't know what that fucking means anyway. All I want to do is have a laugh. You know, ultimately, and this is true, if someone says something about you, you've got a right to fucking say, to give them their reply. Matt, what did you do to them to be your enemies? You're going to have to ask them. I'll tell you, okay, this is what I think I've done to them. I took the piss out of them. I had the nerve to answer back. I had the nerve to answer back. I had the nerve to take the piss out of them. And that's what they couldn't handle. Because there's people out there who want to take the piss out of you and then draw the line. No. The last laugh is with me, mate. I say the last fucking word, not you. So that's what they can't handle, is that I've always come back bigger and better. If you come for me, that's fine. I'll come back bigger, better, more funny, more entertaining, and more satirical. And that's what they can't handle, Blackman. They can't handle the fact that I do it better than them. And so, what do you do then when I do it better than you? Call Sussex Police. Hey! Brilliant. When in doubt, call Sussex Police to do it for you. Easy. When you can't get the better of me, call Sussex Police. Why didn't I think of that? You don't even have to complain that it's about something about you. You just need to complain that Matt Taylor said something nice about somebody else. You don't even have to complain that I did something to you. You can ring up Sussex Police and say, I heard Matt Taylor say something horrible about somebody else. Can you go and sort him out for me? And Sussex Police will go, okay then, yeah. Now, has this somebody else got a problem with what Matt Taylor said? No. Oh, that's all right. We'll run with it anyway. But ultimately, and this is the message I want to get across to you today, is that you're going to have to deal with this. I'm dealing with it. I'm in the midst of dealing with it. And then it'll be your turn. You will have to deal with it. You will have to be held accountable for your own deeds, actions, and words. For your own conduct. And I'll be there watching. I'll promise you, I will be there watching. Just like you lot are watching me now. Then it'll be my turn. And mate, I really sincerely hope you handle it better than I've handled it. Because I know it's been a challenge. It's been a real fucking challenge. It's been the fucking biggest challenge of my life. And I'll be the first to admit I haven't conducted myself too well through it. I've had some real whoppers. I've had some big fucking breakdowns. And there was lots of things I wish I'd done better or done differently. But I'm here now and I'm fucking alive. And that took some doing. I just hope you've got that same inner strength that I've had to tap into to get through it. Because if you haven't got that inner strength, I don't even hazard. I don't even want to think about how you're going to get through this. It's going to be tough. And I wish you well, and I wish you didn't have to go through it. But you're going to have to. When you come for people, it's natural for that person to stand their ground and lay the punch back. It's just human nature. I know we got Jesus who says, you know, turn the other cheek. But do we live in a Christ consciousness? I'm afraid we don't. I'm afraid we live in that cutthroat consciousness. Where we live in the treat people in the way that you want to be treated consciousness. So if you want to rant and rave about me, there's going to come a time when I'm going to rant and rave about you. I'm going to do unto you what you have done unto me. And I really hope you've got the inner strength to deal with it. And I will be lenient on you. I will, because it's in my nature. It's in my nature to be lenient. It's in my nature to be kind and gentle, unlike you lot, who have been vicious, mean, and relentless. Mate. I feel for you. I feel for you. Just hope, just as I know people have felt for me. And so while I rant and rave, I also want to give praise to the people who have stuck with me. And you know who you are: Brian PC, Blackman, Justin, Mandy, Katie. You know who you are. And I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for keeping the faith. I really do appreciate it. And so while there's a lot to be angry about on YouTube, to rant and rave towards, there's also a lot to be grateful for. And that's the reason why I want to keep on going. Because I've made connections through my audience. I've made friends. I know other people have made friends. Other people have found love. Other people have been successful because I created this space. And that's good. And that's a reason to keep on going. Because ultimately what I do is worthwhile. It has value. And I don't care if anyone's going to come to me and say, oh, no, it hasn't. You shit. You crap. You nobody. I don't care what you think. I know that what I do has value. I know that what I do makes a difference. I don't need you to tell me otherwise. And that's the reason I'm going to keep on going. And it's the reason why I'm so grateful for the support I've had. Because it feels it's something tangible that affects my spirit. That gratitude, the appreciation and the love. Like, they're tangible emotions I get via this screen. I get via the words. Have you done something different to your eyebrows? That's a bit of a fucking hell. That's a bit of a statement out of nowhere. But I will tell you about what I do with my eyebrows. I lay in the bath and I have a shave. And then I can like just scrape my eyebrows with the razor. And I don't know what's happening to it. Have you done something different with your eyebrows? Fucking hell. Put it this way, I certainly don't pluck them. I certainly don't pluck them. Just giving me memories of my mother who used to pluck the hairs of her chinny chin chin. Anyway, I see you. Who are you? Who are you? Welcome. We've got Hillbilly Rock, a new name. We've got I see you. Now listen, I hope you subscribe. Because I know from the analytics, I hope I pronounced that right, that a big portion of people who are watching this aren't subscribed. Shocker. It was a bloody shocker when I heard that. So I hope you do subscribe, because I know you'll get some great entertainment out of it. Don't worry about my eyebrows, for goodness sake. I'm not here about good looks, okay? It's what I do with my fingers that bring me value. It's what I do with these that bring satisfaction. Right? It's nothing to do with this shit. Fucking hell. This is just a medium in which I can express myself. These are the wonders, mate. These are the jewels in the crown. And of course, what I've got between my... Let's move on. That's what counts. What I do with the brain and this. But listen, you can always endeavor to change the subject. You've been doing that for years. When I'm on a roll, when I'm on a high, let's come and bash him down. Because we do live in the times in which we can't see people succeed, especially not the people we don't like. No. We can't see people we don't like succeed. What are you on about? We have to go out of our way to sabotage their success. And that's what you lot have done. To be fair, you've done it. Because I've been at the receiving end of it. Okay? Now, to be fair to me, I've never sabotaged anything what you've done. If you're doing well, crack on. Do it. I've never done anything to sabotage your success. But man, you've done everything to sabotage mine. You got a Tom Jones look going on. Do you really think so? Oh, goody gosh. Goody gone gosh. Are you new to my channel, may I ask? If you are, please like and subscribe. Tell your nearest and dearest. What I mean by nearest and dearest, I mean your granny. Tell your granny. Not that I'm into grannies, but mind you, that is my age group now. I'm getting on a bit. I'm middle-aged, for goodness sake. 50 plus. In the twilight years now. And I'm still having to deal, and going back to the Ranting Raving now, but I'm still having to deal with school ground behaviour by you lot, who I know are the same age as me. So what the fuck are you playing around like silly school children? It just goes to prove that none of us grow up, do we? We've still got the fucking playground mentality going on. Anyway, I'm glad I'm still here. Okay. It's great seeing people do this. Great watching Lionel Nation. Love it. Love it. I want to do more of it. I'm looking forward to redecorating my place. Maybe in the new year. I'm going to redecorate this place, give it a nice new energy. And then we can get some synergy going on. I understand the word synergy is energy with more than two people contributing. So change the energy, get some synergy, and really push forward in the new year. But for the last couple of years, I've been held back because of you. Because of you. And it's fucked me over. But in the same way as I get angry about you holding me back, you've also pushed me forward. And so thank you. With the same energy I get frustrated with you lot, that same energy fills me with happiness and joy for pushing me forward to do this. Because ultimately, if it wasn't for your support, I wouldn't have been able to get through this dark times. Dark times, man. And I really pray and I hope that when it's your turn to go through what I've gone through, you've got the inner strength to tap into. Because you're going to need something to tap into. Be it friends or family, your loved ones, or your past experiences. You're going to have to tap in to a reservoir of strength that you didn't think you had. And Malcolm Money, is he having a breakdown? Mate, I've had a breakdown a long time ago. Or are you talking to somebody else in the chat? Hey, listen, I'm all for conversations having in the chat. That's fine. But, you know, I'd rather you talk to me directly, man, woman. Malcolm Money, have you subscribed? Malcolm, have you subscribed? If you haven't, you know what to do. Go and do it now. Is he having a breakdown? Talk to me. Yes, I am. I had a breakdown a long time ago. I had and maybe, you know, I'm having a second breakdown. But I tell you who's broken me, you have. But yet, amazingly, you've kept me going too. Isn't that strange? Isn't it strange? Isn't that so strange? And I'm not fucking name dropping. Don't get excited. I'm not name dropping, Mr. Unknown. I'm not name dropping. What are you on about? If you don't know me, my name is Matt Taylor. Broadcasting live from Brighton. Be right on in Brighton. I've been doing this for a long time. And while I've got nothing else to do, I'll continue doing it. If I've got something else to do, I won't do it. That's how it works for me. If I've got the time, I'll do it. If I ain't got the time, I won't do it. Simples. Simples. But thankfully, God has given us 24 hours in a day. And I know a vast majority of that has to be for sleep. That's good. But at least we've got a nice 12 hours to fill our time up. And I'm all about utilizing the opportunities at our fingertips. I love it. So if you haven't done so already, you can follow me on Twitter. King Arthur II. Just go King Arthur ding ding 2. Or Satanic Matt. But thank you. And in the same breath, fuck you. It's a funny one, isn't it? I want to say thank you, but fuck you. Fuck you, but thank you. It's like a coin. Two sides of the same coin. Two sides of a knife. The yin and the yang. The yang and the yin. The up and the down. The left and the right. You know what I mean? Is he having a breakdown? Is he having a breakdown? You would have thought so. You would have thought so. And I imagine a lot of people who would have to endure what I've endured would have a breakdown. Because what you've done to me is fucking totally out of proportion. Totally out of proportion. And I imagine people watching this now are the very people who have done it towards me. But you can't say anything, can you? You can't justify yourselves. And again, another mind-blowing occasion. You can't explain it. Because it's unexplainable. Because by explaining it, you reveal that you're all nutters. You're all vindictive, mentally ill, crackpots. And why would anyone like to, expose themselves like that? Shame on you. I'll play a little song just to break up the monotony of me chatting so much. Okay. Let's go to MattTaylorTV. MattTaylorTV. Juke Box. What shall we play? What shall we play? Welcome to our crazy corner. YouTube.
Welcome to a crazy corner of YouTube where the trolls come out to play. It's turgid, toxic, nasty, and wicked. You better watch what you say. Some come for laughs, some come for fights. You'll see love, but oh, the hate ignites. Click subscribe, take the ride. You never know what's on the other side. Welcome to a crazy corner of YouTube where the dark and twisted roam. Be careful, friend, don't be like Matt Taylor, or you'll end up with a criminal record alone. Drama's brewing, scandals in the making. Every click's a new mistake. Comments flying, tempers rising. It's a risk you're gonna take. Some seek the fame, some seek the thrill. But beware, it's a bitter pill. Watch your back, stay on track. This wild ride you can't retract. Welcome to a crazy corner of YouTube where the dark and twisted roam. Be careful, friend, don't be like Matt Taylor, or you'll end up with a criminal record alone. Alone, alone, alone. In the shadows of the screen, where reality seems so mean, you'll find the truth harsh and clean in this digital machine. Welcome to our crazy corner of YouTube where the dark and twisted roam. Be careful, friend, don't be like Matt Taylor, or you'll end up with a criminal record alone. Don't click that link, take the dive. Welcome to where we thrive. But tread lightly, don't be blind. In a corner, lose your mind.
Look, I know my self-worth, okay? I know the level of content and the standard of content that I'm producing. I've got eyes and ears, and I see and I watch YouTube, and I see the level of content that's being produced. Some of it is amazing, and I wish I could only have the tools at hand and the resources to churn out amazing content. But I also know that with the tools and resources I have available to me, I'm churning out some good shit, baby. You know, we're not talking about drugs here, and we're not talking about excrement. We're talking about cutting edge, original content, digital, of the digital nature. It's good shit. I'd use it. I'd watch it. And I'm prolific at it. I'm good at what I do. I'm far from saying I'm the best, but saying that with the right equipment, I can be the best. I'll be up there with the top of them. But considering, metaphorically speaking, that I've got a hand tied behind my back, I'm doing very well. And so I'm happy for you. I'm happy for anyone who subscribes. I'm happy for anyone who gets to hear about Matt Taylor TV. Because I know you got some good entertainment coming your way. I'm happy to invest in myself, which is why I'm paying for the blue tick, the blue badge on Twitter, X. It's all good. It's all good stuff. And it's going to get better. But my little rant and rave today has been about you lot. You nasty motherfuckers who think you could destroy me and actually went out to destroy me. It's all going to come back on you, right? I don't want to dwell on it, but it's going to come back on you. I just really hope you got that inner strength that you can tap into to get through it. Because it's been tough. I'm a big tough man, and it's been tough on me. But in the same breath, it's been worth it for the support and friendship and encouragement I've had from you lot. So thank you. Thank you ever so much. Really appreciate it. And of course, as I've already mentioned, that's the reason why I'm doing this. Because I know it's worthwhile. I know there's value in it. But man, damn you lot. Damn you lot for trying to destroy me. Damn you, because it's going to come back on you. And I feel for you. Because we live in this age in which do unto others what you want done unto you. And when you do it unto others, what you've done unto others will come back on you. And we're now reaching that time where it comes back on you. And it's going to be heavy, man. It's going to be heavy because you put a lot of heavy shit on us, on me. You put a lot of heavy shit. You threw a lot of rocks. You threw a lot of shit. What are you ranting and raving about? You lot. I'm ranting and raving about you lot. Hey, we hit double figures. Well done. Look, Malcolm Money, even. Malcolm Money. Welcome, Malcolm Money. It's a new name. I haven't seen you before. Hello, Malcolm Money. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Have you subscribed to the channel? It's a simple question. Have you subscribed to your channel, to this channel? If you haven't done so, make sure you do. Make sure you do. You'll love it. Yes, you will. You'll love it. Make sure you subscribe. Now, I'm ranting and raving about the shit I've had to endure by you lot. But in the same way, I'd just like to say thank you for all the support and encouragement I've had from you lot as well. So it's twofold. It's twofold. I'm ranting and raving, saying fuck you, but I'm also ranting and raving, saying thank you. Just sub. Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot. Thank you. So listen, we're going to come up to an hour. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. The first in, of course, with a million gazillion brownie points was Brian PC. Thank you, Brian PC. Then we had Blackman come in. Thank you, Blackman. We had Hillbilly Rock. Hillbilly Rock was a new subscriber, but now he's subscribed. I said we had an ICU. ICU. Have you subscribed? And then we had Malcolm Money. Malcolm Money, thank you ever so much for coming in. We're coming up to the last 5 minutes. Thank you for bearing with me. If you enjoyed the music today, you can check out more original music made in partnership with myself and Suno AI. Lyrics often made by Chat GPT. You find more at suno.com/@ and MattTaylorTV Juke Box. You'll love it. Just like to remind you all again, you've been watching Matt Taylor TV. My name is Matt Taylor, your host, broadcasting live from Brighton. We usually broadcast simultaneously on Twitter, but I forgot to press the button. So just lucky you. On this particular occasion, it has been YouTube. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for jumping in. As I always like to say, don't be shy. Jump in and say hi. Oh, I just got a message from Ali Sherlock. Lovely young lady. Be brave and take the plunge onto Matt Taylor TV. If you haven't done so already, please check out some of my blogs. In fact, what I'll do about the blogs, you can check out the blogs. They'll be coming along at the bottom of the screen. That's better. I'll play you out with one more song. We'll play the show out with one more song. Listen, if this is the first time introducing myself to you, I'm sorry I ranted and raved. It's a bit embarrassing, but sometimes you just got to get things off your chest, you know? It helps me. I know you've had to be at the receiving end, but listen, I love it. I love watching people coming onto YouTube ranting and raving. I think it's brilliant. I love it myself. And so I hope you don't mind, and I hope you didn't find it too painful to sit through an hour of me ranting and raving. Hey, because listen, for every rant and rave, there's a thank you and thumbs up. There's a thank you, and look, I really appreciate it. Oh, we got a dear friend on the show, Katie, in the chat. Hope you're okay, Matt. Have to be fair and say I'm not okay. See what I'm talking about? But this impact you lot have on us. But it's okay not to be okay. Be well to all. Thank you, Katie, for sharing that. And it's important that we do share the way we feel. It's important that we have to say, listen, what you're doing is having a detrimental effect on our well-being. It's not okay for you to do what you do, because we're all human and we feel it. Now, Katie is having to dig deep to tap into that inner strength to get through. And what's helping Katie is being open about it and saying, do you know, actually, I'm not okay. Because there's certain players on YouTube who are not moving forward. We're stuck in the past. And this perfectly illustrates the impact you lot have on us. But as I've already pointed out, and I'm sure as Katie knows, she's got support. She's got friends. So for every time someone says, Katie, you are a so-and-so, there's also someone saying, Katie, you are amazing. So thank you for sharing that, Katie. Thank you for being honest. And that's something we should all start being more of. More honest, more open, more tolerant. Because at the moment, there's no fucking tolerance. And it's not doing us good at all. We're suffering. I'm suffering. Katie's suffering. And I know you are suffering too. Let's end the fucking suffering, for goodness sake. Because this is all self-inflicted in a perverse kind of way. We're all doing this to each other. Hurt people hurt. You hurt me, I'll hurt you. I hurt you, you hurt me. Reactive abuse, that's something Katie's brought into the equation, explaining what reactive abuse is all about. We've got to get away from this child playground mentality and acknowledge that we're all adults. We're all mature beings who can change our ways for the better. But anyway, it's come up for an hour now. I'm going to play out with a somewhat cheeky song. No, in fact, we'll keep it. This is the Trouble Blues. Thank you.
Oh no, here we go again. Police lights flashing in the pouring rain. Handcuffs tight, they take me away. I was just walking, now I'm led astray. Kidnapped in the dark, all my stuff is gone. Trouble blues follows me. They got me locked down in a cell. Cold walls closing, feels like a living hell. They got me locked down in a cell. Cold walls closing, feels like a living hell. How long can this go on? Over and over, same old song. Kidnapped in the dark, all my stuff is gone. Trouble blues follows me.
To be fair, I feel the same way Katie does. I'm not okay. Because it's not okay. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what Katie's saying? We're not okay because it's not okay. What's been done is not okay. It's fucking out of order. And it's hurting people. And we've got to fucking wake up to the pain and the damage we're all doing to each other. So let's this be the time we change. That we turn the tide and look forward. Go forward. Forever going back and picking up shit from the past and regurgitating it. It's not healthy. It's not okay. And it's hurting people when it doesn't need to. Thank you for sharing. Because this needs to be shared. This has helped me because it reminded me for all the time I'm angry, upset, and not okay. It reminds me that there are people out there who make it okay, who make it worthwhile. And that's something I'm certainly going to take from this last hour. That while there's always someone who wants to destroy me, there is someone out there who wants to lift me up. While there's someone out there who wants to cancel me, there's someone out there who wants to support me to keep me going. And that's brought a smile to my face. Come on, we can do this. We can do this together. It's the end of the world, for fuck's sake. Let's make the most of it. Right, this really is. I'm playing out with the last song. I'm playing out with the last song. What did I just see? What did I just see? Here we go. This is just for you. From me to you. Goodbye.
In my eyes, the stars in the sky. Every breath that I take, you're the reason why. Your touch is electric. It sets my heart on fire. You're the one that I desire. You take me higher. When I'm with you, time just stands still. Your love is a drug, it's a magical thrill. Every word that you speak, it's like a whispered kiss. In your arms I find eternal bliss. I love you more than words can say. You're the soundtrack to my heart every single day. With you by my side, I can conquer the world. Forever together, our love unfurled.
Thank you, everyone. We're coming up to the end of the hour. Thank you ever so much for joining me. We're now going to play it out. We're playing out the credits. And I shall take care of housekeeping. So, thank you everyone. It's been a pleasure. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for joining me. Let's do it again soon. That's what I say. Like I said, if you want to check out more original music, check out suno.com/@MattTaylorTV Juke Box. I want to thank everyone who jumped on today. You're the bravest of the brave. Thank you ever so much. A big shout out. Shout out to the Truth Warrior, Katie. Listen, she's not okay. But that's okay to be not okay. Let's just be mindful of all our mental health and our well-being. So a big shout out to the show's sponsor. Couldn't have done this without Brian. Big shout out to Brian. Big shout out to people who didn't make it. Shout out to Lenny, a valued member of the audience. Mandy came in earlier. Great to have Mandy. Shout out. And of course, my mate Jack. He's not a snitch. He's a whistleblower. Like I said, you can follow me on Twitter at King Arthur or Satanic Matt. A little reminder, a pen is mightier than a sword, and a mic is just as dangerous as a knife. Check out my premiere blog. I've got a new article up all about Richard D. Hall. He's in the High Court at the moment, fighting a harassment allegation against him by the, I've forgotten what family it's called. It's all about the Manchester bombing. Check it out. Real Democracy News. News, the mainstream media, dare not report.
10, 9,
That's it, everyone.
8, 7,
Thank you ever so much for.
Five,
Let's
4,
do it again.
3,
Love it.
2,
Bye.
1. Go.